Alright everybody, so we're about to show Ella a room. I am gonna use it. I'm not sure how to turn this on. And then we have these also. Still working on those. Got these. Still gotta put these up, but y'all can see. And we about to surprise her with her room that we did.
It's your own room. You like it? Look.
You want to get in your bed? Come on. Oh, you got your own bed now. See, you got your trolls.
Who's that?
It's a puppy.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is Poppy. You got house shoes?
Lay down in your bed. She don't know what to do. Alright y'all, so I'm gonna give y'all an update, but first we gotta go and pick up this barrel that y'all see. I'll show y'all later in the video, or you'll see. I'll show y'all what I'm picking up. I just got finished with detail. Just to let y'all know, so basically I haven't put a video up in a couple of days, and it's basically because sometimes I get busy, like just being a dad and being a detailer and trying to do my own businesses, my own shirt brand and detailing stuff. I get busy, especially with being a dad. I try to spend as much time with Ella as I can because I'm always busy. Not just with Ella, but with my fiance too. I'm always busy, so I don't get to spend a lot of time with them, being that I work for myself because I'm always working on that type of stuff. So yeah, so last week I just was busy. I mean, a lot of y'all, some of y'all will understand, a lot of y'all probably won't understand, because I feel like I got a lot of people who probably are my age but don't have a kid, or don't have, you know, it's just pretty you and your girlfriend or whatever. But the people who have kids, y'all understand. Sometimes not sometimes, a lot of times you get busy just being a dad. As y'all can see in the video before this, where we showed Ella her room. So let's go ahead and get this video started, y'all. Let's get the day started and give y'all an update on everything that's going on. We're gonna talk about this later. The van has got tinted. It got tint and decals now, so we're now no longer looking like the pedophile van, I guess you could call it. Well, what I'm doing right now, I'm heading to this place that sell barrels, and I'm gonna check them out to see if maybe possibly, depending on the price, instead of adding a tank, I'll probably add a barrel. I picked up this barrel. I think she said it holds like 30 gallons. I'm thinking, I don't know, man, because she thought that the other one held 8, but I think this thing's hold more than 30 gallons. I'm not sure, but all right, so let's go ahead and start on the updates on all the vehicles and what's going on. So let's start with the van, and then we'll work our way to the Durango, and then we'll work our way to what happened to this thing. So the van, everything's been going great. My setup is pretty good. I mean, I did pretty good. Eventually I gotta take everything apart and just kind of lay some floor down and cover some things up, but I am having issues with my my AC, because I took this stuff apart and I cut it, like over there going to the front, I cut it. So I think that's why I'm having issues with the AC, because it works fine in the back, but the front doesn't work as good. So I got to do a little bit more reading of if this is the actual system for the whole thing, or does it have, or is it separate? Because you could turn the back off and have the front running and all that. So that's done with. As y'all can see, I got me some 5-gallon little things to put up in here, and that'll be in another video. So I'll be doing the video basically showing water tank setup, the gravity fed versus pump fed basically. So I did take the chemicals off because I obviously, as y'all can see, I would get the windows tinted and I haven't been able to put them back on. I can't get it to stay, so I am looking and trying to find the fence stuff to make the bottle holders so I can put the bottles right here, put another piece up here to cover that up, and I can put the bottles. So as y'all can see, windows got tinted. We put the sign up here. Shout out to Supreme Powder Coating. I'll have the link down below to their Instagram and stuff. They made the sign for me to put up here, and then we have a couple of more things that's gonna go on here. So obviously we have that with the number. Y'all, I may block my number, I don't know. Please don't be texting and calling. This is the business number. This is not my personal number. This is the business number. Please don't text or call unless you're looking for a detail, please. Right here is going to be a QR code. Basically, you'll be able to hold your phone up, scan, and put the camera app on. It'll scan it, and it'll bring you to the website, or it'll bring you straight to the Facebook page. Most likely to the website. On the back here, on the backs, so right here, it's going to have Mo's Mobile Detailing with the phone number again. And then this may be a list of services, or it may be another QR code. And the same thing for the little small window on that side is going to have a QR code. So I want to make sure that people can see from all different angles, rear, left, right, everywhere. So for the tint, I did you can't see inside here unless there's light on the inside, but I did as dark as I could on the back, so you can't see inside here. You can't see if the equipment's in there or not. And then I did 25% on the front. And then what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna go ahead and tint the windshield as well. It just won't be right now. But that's pretty much it for this. I'm in the process, which is gonna be another video. I'm in the process of putting adding some more water in here and stuff, and then I gotta fix my shelf over here. Trust me, y'all, this is the first time it looks messy because I would pick some stuff up. Usually this one, I have everything pretty much neat and ready to go. So let's move on to the Durango. Y'all see the Durango is parked on the street now. It's a hassle having 4 vehicles, and my driveway is not big enough for that. Obviously, I really do want to add on to the driveway, but right now it's not a priority. But the Durango, for the time being, I park it on the street. It is what it is. Nothing's in it. It's all cleaned out. I have to shampoo the carpets, I have to shampoo the seats, and do like an odor removal because it had got wet in there and it had been sitting, so it kind of smells a little bit like mold. But I'm thinking about maybe selling it. I don't know. It does have a couple of issues, but honestly, the Durango is basically turned into my daily driver. So I had the air, put some more stuff for the air, so the air works and everything in it. It's just the heater doesn't work. I think I'm gonna keep it though. I don't think I'm gonna sell it. And the reason being is because a long time ago, my dad told me, whenever you pay a vehicle off, I never had payments on that. It was already paid full. Everything y'all see right here is paid full. I don't have any payments on anything. But basically, my dad told me when I was younger, a little younger, he told me, once you pay your vehicle off, keep it. Even if it has problems or whatever, if you can't, keep it, because you never know. If you go get another vehicle and you're paying payments on that one, you never know if that one will break down, even though it's brand new. So at least you have 2 different vehicles to rely off on. And I know y'all thinking like, okay, Mo, you got 4 vehicles. You got the G8, the Grand Prix. I mean, how many vehicles you need? That for sure can carry all the equipment in case something happens with the van. That's why I would keep it. I basically would keep it for the business, because if something happens with this, I know I can take this stuff out, most of it out, and I can make it work with the Durango until I figure out the stuff with this one. So that's why I'm thinking about keeping it, just in case, drive it to go around town, park this one whenever I'm finished with my detail, and go and get my Durango and drive it around town. It has a couple of little things that need to be fixed on it, but not little things, but it is what it is for right now. So let's move on to the Grand Prix. I did the dumbest thing that you can do to a car. The dumbest thing. I made the stupidest mistake I think that anybody can make. Stupidest mistake. I don't know why. It was because I was rushing, wasn't paying attention, and I didn't double check my work. Normally I do, but some reason I was just rushing. I wanted to drive the car. Now y'all know I don't drive the car often. I haven't been really doing anything much with the car because I've been working on this and the G8. Those are the two priorities. But I really do want to do a build with this one. Like I really want to maybe bag it. I don't know, rims, music, stuff like that. Do some performance mods, make it a little faster, put a cam in it just like the G8, have that thing. Same thing. This would be, the cam would just be in there for the sound of it, to be honest with you. But bring it to the track and maybe build the transmission and stuff. Just there's so many plans that I have for the G8 for this Grand Prix. It's just that now it's starting to get a little overwhelming because there's always something. But I did put new wheels on it. They're not new wheels, they're used new wheels for me. They're new to me. But as y'all can see, it's blacked out now. I put black wheels. I'm gonna paint them like a gloss black, but took the old ugly ones off. I'm actually selling those. I don't care if you want the ones that used to be on here. I'll put a picture up of them. If you want them, hit me up. Trust me, I will let those things go for a cheap price. I don't have the room for them here, and I'm never going to use them again on the Grand Prix. But these look way better. The only thing is it has a smaller tire size, so it's a 245 40 or something like that. The other tires had a thicker sidewall. This one doesn't, so it has a lot of wheel gap. I would love to lower it, but I mean, right now it's not a priority. Whenever it becomes a priority. So I'm gonna show y'all the damage. As you can see, y'all saw earlier in the video, I damaged the fender. That's pretty much, there's something else messed up on it. I'm not sure what's messed up on it. It's not leaking or anything, but I think I did break something. These rotors for sure have to go, because I'll explain to y'all exactly what happened. But as you can see, I tore the fender up. So it sucks, but it is what it is. So let me explain to you what happened. I was rushing to change the wheels, basically. I was rushing. I did not double check the lug nuts. I had tightened them up a little bit, but by hand, but not like super tight. Basically, you can undo it with your hand. And I was supposed to come back to them with the impact and hit them with the impact, or hit them with the socket, whatever. I never did. I forgot. So I changed the back, and then I lowered the whole car, put it on the ground, and I decided, let me go ahead and take it for a ride, see what it ride like. It got rid of that noise that sounded like a wheel bearing. It was the tire. In the midst of doing that, I'm a little further down the street from my house, and I'm like, man, something sounds loose. What the hell is that? So I get out the car, I check the lug nuts. The lug nut is loose enough to where I can turn it with my hand, basically. But then I decided, instead of just parking it and walking back home and coming to get the impact and the socket and stuff, I decided I'll try to drive it back to the house so I can, hopefully it stays on. But that didn't happen. As soon as I turned down the road to my house, the whole car fell to the left side. And I was basically riding on the rotor, so I know I broke something. Basically riding on the rotor, and the tire went one way. The car stopped on the ground, and the tire went straight down the street. And I immediately got out of the car, put it in park, and got out of the car and ran after to go grab my whole rim. So that's what happened. When it fell, it was literally on the rotor. So it crushed the I'm not sure how the fender, but it crushed the fender. It messed up. Looked like I got in a wreck. And it was making some noise. Let me start it up. So here's the heating problem that I was having with the G8. Everybody saying, hey, check this, check that. I really appreciate everybody, input. It was the fan. That was all it was. It was the fan. So y'all can see this happened to me before with the other fan, but this one was broken. This is exactly how I took it out. The other piece was missing. I have no clue how this happens, but this is the one that was in there. I think the whole motor went out on that one side. That this one go, but like I said, I think the whole motor went out on one side, and then this one was pretty much almost, this one was pretty finished. It needs to be changed. So I changed that. I changed the whole thing. I had an extra one, like I said. I changed it. I changed the fan and everything, and it's been fine. We haven't had no issues with it overheating. We haven't had no issues with the radiator. We haven't had no issues. Like I think we kind of iron out the little small issues that you get sometimes when you do like a cam swap and stuff. It's just that some of these stock parts, I feel like I don't really know, to be honest with you, and I'm just speculating from when I had my GTO and that was also cam and I had the radiator fell on me. It's just I feel like some of these stock parts, they just can't handle whatever you're trying to do, especially when you have a car that has over 150,000 miles on it, and that's been on there for 150,000 miles running. It just can't handle all that. So you have to upgrade. I knew that. You know, I was gonna have to upgrade stuff as I go. I still have to do the first oil change. It's way past due to take the braking oil out. So here's the oil that I'm putting in. That's the one that I already put in. I have the oil filter over here, and that's pretty much it for the G8. So y'all see a video on me doing that, seeing if anything crazy comes out with the oil, any metal shavings or anything like that. That's pretty much it. If y'all have any questions or anything, hit me up, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure y'all go follow our IMTVO page and go pick you up a non-toxic shirt and all that good stuff. So I'll see y'all on the next one. Thank you for watching. I hope you have had a good day.